Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Don't even know.
Dude, just wait until I tell you what we've got next, because this is insane, dude.
I
Well,
just don't even know.
for in popular requests, and one of my favorite songs, Morissette has done I think this is a cover. I'm guessing because I wanna know what love is.
I think it
Of
is.
that song, I wanna know what love is.
But probably,
could be her
probably
original.
not the remix of Chris Brown that you like.
No.
The original.
What
I
Chris
think-
Brown one? What are you talking about?
Natalie LaRose. Natalie LaRose.
No, that's like the chart one.
I wanna know with somebody. Natalie LaRose.
That's a different song, mate.
Good point.
Yeah, that's a different song. Yeah, wanna dance with somebody? That's what that is.
True, but okay, no.
And it's with Jeremy and Natalie LaRose, yeah, not Chris Brown. But yeah, I love this song. I love this song because this song would play.
I wanna know what love is.
It would play every single time we would come out of the gym in the academy.
I want you to show me.
Yeah.
And you're like wet hair from the shower.
Dude,
It's
and we would always joke around and just push each other
I
around.
wanna know what love is.
It was so funny. So I love this song. It brings such good memories. So if this is a cover of that, brilliant. If it isn't, I think it's gonna be one of the best hours of this podcast we've ever bloody done in terms of vocal stuff.
I was gonna say this is like food porn but for singers.
Literally. And I really like this girl, Morissette. She's amazing. She's amazing, and her musicians and her team, amazing people, dude. So and
Really
they're super kind
outstanding.
and polite.
Everybody is at an outstanding level when it comes to her.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay, I can't wait for
As
this.
I've always said with Morissette, I'd love to see like an interview or something like that, so I can get sort of like a grasp. In case, I mean, I think everyone knows now that I love content that is a bit more unfiltered, not very edited. It's very raw, and I think certain interviews can do that. Like we watched one from Dimash, it was exactly what we're looking for. I also
it was
watched.
the right questions were asked.
I also watched the longer one in my own time, which was brilliant as well. I'll forward it to you. It's fantastic. So, with singers of this level, and especially with Morissette, because the story is so unique. I would really like to see it, to get a grasp on what she's like and the way she expresses herself and sort of how her brain works.
Absolutely. She also seems like the kindest, nicest person
Yeah.
ever, and I would love to see where all of that where it comes from. You know. That's loud.
Live.
I like that intro.
That's a nice intro.
Graphic. Oh, there it is. Yes, it's your song, Efra.
It is my song, is it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Ooh, I wanna know.
Is these Adonis?
I don't know. I can't see. Could be,
Her band.
This is a beautiful setting. I love that.
Well done covers with them and stuff.
I gotta take a little time. A little time.
Yeah, turn that up.
to think things over.
Woo! She's so beautiful as well. What the hell?
She's got really pretty eyes.
Read between the lines. In case I need it when I'm older.
Well, that is live.
Very live.
Brilliant.
In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again.
That's an attractive choker.
Can't stop now. I'm driving so far. Change this lonely life.
I just don't understand how she has so much control and so much texture over everything that
she's
she
amazing.
does. Okay,
Think about it like as a singer. Like
okay, as a person who teaches singing, I'd like to say I like to say.
yeah, I know you don't like saying that because it makes you seem like you've got a chip on your shoulder. but
I really don't.
it just-
you sing
it's
the way
just true,
that-
isn't it?
And I hate when people say, "Oh, you gotta sing this way." But I'm just saying, based on the technique that I learned, based on the way I was trained, I find it very difficult to understand how comfortable and how much control she's got over the little details that seem so effortless, but they actually required so much like looseness, like you gotta sit comfortably in your own technique and really know exactly what type of breath you have to take, or how to move your larynx, in what position to put it to create the texture that you're looking for. It takes hours upon hours, and on top of that, practicing, and on top of that, natural talent, and all of these things have to compile and mix to get that. And I find it so fascinating, because it's very difficult what she's doing in the tiny moments. They just let you know the level, the quality of her training, the amounts of years she's got singing in a comfortable technique, that something that you feel so at home at. And it's very difficult to get to that point, because as a singer who's me, who has studied different techniques, different ways of singing based in different parts of the world, you find that you don't sit comfortably in one technique or one set way of singing. So you kind of mix everything, and then you find something that it's your right fit.
Right, your own style.
Exactly.
Sort of, yeah.
Like something that just works for you, without being detrimental for your health in the long run. But in her, it just seems like she's never really had to shift and trying to search, because she kind of found the formula really early on,
right,
because of how comfortable she is singing things.
Just saying, it seems like that, right?
Yeah, it seems like that. That's just my very naive observation.
I think she's a great example for sort of like someone, say you're someone that wants to learn how to sing, or say you're someone, you're pretty young and you're looking to someone to look up to, that has I think that distinction you made of a technique that is not detrimental to your
vocal health.
Your vocal health in the future,
long run.
So I think she's a great example of that.
Definitely, because you want stability and you want longevity. You don't wanna sing this song, and after this song you can't sing anything else because you ran out of voice.
You won't be a singer.
You can't.
You won't be a singer.
You want something healthy, and her technique's very good.
I really admire her. She's amazing.
So do I. I do.
Smooth.
You see what I'm saying? Plus, her pronunciation is gorgeous.
It's very musical theatre like, isn't it?
I'm such a sucker for good diction, and she is it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, come on, backing vocalists.
Nice.
So good, girl.
That's great. Oh, brilliant.
Ooh.
I like that. Oh, damn.
Key change.
that coming out of her, dude?
It's so hard.
Do you want to breathe? Just, does breathing exist for her?
Whistle notes. End of it.
How do her lungs
Period.
work?
Okay, so on once you pass the falsetto range,
Yeah.
to get a very clean,
And you just turn
clear,
into a bird. Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
that beautiful thing that comes out of your
Yeah.
mouth. To get to that clear note, well, overall, when you want a really clear sound, you need very little air to come through the vocal folds. Yeah, actually, you don't need to push a lot of breath in, because then it separates the vocal folds, and then it creates that breathiness, which means that in a position where she's at, her larynx are so high, everything is so lifted, if there's a tiny bit of too much air coming between the vocal folds, then you lose contact, and then you lose the note.
You just like...
Yeah,
like
no, you would completely lose the sound.
Oh, right.
Because too much air is coming through,
I've never understood
and the vocal folds are so thin. They're on a very thin setting, so they're just barely touching. So if you blow a little bit through it too much, then they separate, and then you don't get the note to come out.
Is that actually why they're called whistle notes?
Yes, because it's like a whistle. It's like a very little amount of air that goes through the vocal folds.
So if you blow too much in the whistle, nothing comes out.
Then nothing comes out. Yeah, it's a very difficult thing to master.
But I mean,
once
she
you
still has
get
to
it-
hold it, no?
Yeah,
Bloody
but
hell.
again, you don't need as much air as you think you do.
Oh, I see.
It's like when you're belting. When you're belting on a clear note, you really don't use a lot of breath, as much breath as people would think you
That's
need.
why these top singers can hold it for so long.
Exactly.
I see.
Because it is not. It's very. It Are you right there?
For ripped.
You're too ripped. I forget.
Sorry.
I forgot what
I just
I was
heard
saying.
that. So I'm like, oh my
I
gosh.
was like, what's wrong with him? Anyways, she's an incredible. Oh, I was saying whistle notes. Once you get it, once you understand how to work them,
Yeah.
it's actually an easy thing to replicate.
I see.
Is a setting that you can go back to, but getting to that setting, it's a completely different ball game. Okay.
Right. I see.
And if you paid attention before she hit the whistle notes, before she got into them, she was working her way up without being on the microphone. And once she found it, she was back on the microphone.
Oh wow.
It's for something that you might want to
Alright,
look at in the future. Do you want me to put it back?
Put it back.
Here. See, she's trying to find it.
Oh wow, I see. That is brilliant.
Yeah, so you can hold it for a very long time. You don't need as much air as you think you do.
Damn. Jesus Christ. Let's talk about love indeed.
That is so
She's insane.
good.
Damn.
And then now you can show me.
Jesus.
You can show me how to sing. Period.
She's amazing, dude.
That
That is
for
so
real.
cool.
I just.
That's why I like watching videos with you, because I miss so much. I don't know what half of the stuff is going on. You know what I mean? I just sort of hear it, and it's amazing.
Like I said at the beginning, this is like
She's
so
pinnacle
much.
stuff.
Yeah. Not all of the singers we've watched so far. We've only seen 3 videos, and I feel like I've seen.
It's very bizarre though. Like, no, I should stop saying the word bizarre, because then the word bizarre would stop losing its meaning.
Yeah.
But it's very peculiar that we've watched 3 different singers, right? Female singers, and they all have such different things that they provide.
Oh yes.
They provide such different experiences.
They do, and each one of them.
It's a top caliber singer.
I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that.
I think.
Sup people, if you're a dancer,
Sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.